Alright, welcome back to Mafia 3. Hey, we're going to start off by going and having a chat with Donovan up here, and then seeing where that gets us. So, just slide into cover over and over here. Alright, let's get up here and talk to him. See what he's got to say.
Come on.
Problems?
This goddamn thing keeps jamming up. If you're ready to see the other briefings, we can get started.
Show me what else you managed to dig up.
You got it. Two of the city's finest scumbags.
Alright, we got cut and run. Who do we got here? Looks like we have two different things we can look at.
Oh, yes. Point for Dunn's favorite son, Thomas Burke.
How's he doing since Danny?
9 weeks ago, Burke stumbles into Roman the Butcher Barbiere's deli, drunk off his ass, waving a gun around. He fires off 10 rounds, but the only thing he manages to hit is a fucking ham hock in the goddamn deli case. The butcher's boys slap the shit out of him and toss him in a dumpster.
Barbieri is the one who took over Point Verdun, right? Busted up Burke's leg with a tire iron.
That's why Burke was willing to go along with the robbery. He thought it'd make things square with Sal, and he'd be able to get Point Verdun back.
He always struck me as an asshole.
Yeah, just like every other Irishman. But he hates Marcano as much as you do.
Yeah, all right. Least I can do is give Danny's old man a chance for a little payback.
It's like throwing up in an alley. What is that?
He's been spending his time in a dive bar up in Point Verdun. Duffy's, it's called. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yo, you better be worth all this trouble.
Alright, do I take both of these or nah? I'm not sure what let me try and pick this one up too. Oh, come on, just pick it up, Lincoln.
The man himself, Mr. Vito
Oh,
Scaleta.
it's Vito.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaleta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaleta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaleta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can't leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaleta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern.
Oh, we get to work with Vito again. Well, I mean, I guess just in general. What I should have said is we get to see Vito again. Figured he was going to be a little more prominent after we saw him that one time at that meeting, but I was kind of worried. I thought it was going to be kind of like a Mafia, like an original Mafia 2 thing. Because even though I'd never played the original game, I know at the end of the original Mafia, or at least at some point in the original Mafia, like two guys walk up and kill, I think, the main character of that game at the end of it. I'm sorry for spoiling, but I mean, this is the third Mafia game, and I don't even know when the original Mafia came out. The original Mafia came out probably in like the mid-2000s or something. It seemed like kind of an older game. But then you learn in Mafia 2 that it was actually Vito and Joe who killed that guy. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. You learn that Vito and Joe kill, I think, the main protagonist of the original Mafia. So I was kind of wondering if they would do the same thing in Mafia 3, where you end up killing Vito or something. So that'll be interesting to see. Of course, anyone who has actually played the original Mafia or knows more than me can clear up anything that I got wrong, but I think that's kind of how it went. So it was pretty interesting to find that out after I had played Mafia 3, you know, what had happened, even though I'd never played the original Mafia. But I kind of wouldn't be surprised if Vito ends up dead in this game. I don't want him to die, at least not right now. I like Vito, but you never know, he could be an asshole. Oh fuck, I went a little bit too far. He could be an asshole in this game, but it seems like for now we're going to be trying to work with him, help him out a little bit, since he doesn't seem to be in the best of spots. I don't even know. I guess we're heading to Vito's now. Wait, what the hell? Oh, it's like dark now. I guess there's a specific timing. Do I have to kill people in here?
How do you think?
I gotta find Vito in here.
Wish Greco would just let us kill the post son bitch and get it over with.
Nah, Greco wants to show how tough he is. Beat on old Vito till we all respect him.
If only all it took was beating up on a washed-up carpetbagger.
These guys are assholes. Poor Vito. Do I even have it? Oh, I do. Guess I can always just, let's see. Here we go. I kind of feel like just going in like guns blazing every time. I'm kind of low on ammo though. I mean, it would probably be a little more helpful if I was like, I don't know, a little more quiet, but whatever.
Looking over here now.
Oh, he's coming over here. He's coming over here for sure. Well, guess what? Guess what, buddy? They knock him the fuck out. Alright, so I have a little bit more ammo. I'd rather have more pistol ammo. This SMG is really not the most accurate thing. But whatever. Yeah, I think it would be more fun to just go in guns blazing most of the time. Hello, buddy. Just as I say that, I'm just like walking around knocking people out. I mean, I guess the good news is that I can just kind of like roam around and try to knock people out, and then if things go bad, it won't really matter because I'd rather be running around gunning people down anyway.
You can have them when I'm done.
Alright, well, everyone should know that I'm here now. I'm making an awful lot of noise here. I would sure hope they know I'm here now. Bunch of fucking assholes. Where's Vito at? You're not Vito. Get out of here.
Over there, shooting for fuck's sake! Get that stupid son.
Put that sack of shit down.
I mean, it's probably not the safest thing to be like running around out here, just kind of like running in the open, but it's kind of working out for now.
That shit's all him. Let's go.
Oh, it was nice of that guy to stand there. What was that? Oh, it's just a pistol. That guy just stood there and let me kill him.
Dale, cut that sack of shit down.
Oh, Vito's over there. Seems like Vito's in there tied up. Poor Vito. Bunch of fucking ass. How could they do that to Vito? Why would anyone do that to Vito? Oh, I got a Vargas painting. Alright, it's okay, Vito. Don't worry. I'm coming for you. Oh, they put him in like a meat locker. They put him in like a freezer back here, I think. Oh, shit. He's like super fucked up.
Time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano asking my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. The money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure didn't number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Nah, don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittle me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Well, so we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time, I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco. I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. He has a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
Alright, now we got Vito's help. Now we'll be working with Vito. For Vito, we'll be doing something. Now I got a trophy for that. So you can call the consigliere to come pick you up and store your extra cash. Oh, so it's not lost if you're killed in action. So I can call this guy and he'll take my money. Plus, once upgraded, the concierge, I actually don't know how to say that word, will collect any available kickback after you've called her. Alright. It's a pretty interesting word. Whole bunch of random loot out here. Alright, so let's see. Betty will stash your dough under a nice safe mattress. I can always try that out and see what happens. I guess that's good. Now I don't have to go back to the safe every time. Let me try and call him, see what happens. Then again, I may not know exactly what's going on. Let's see. Alright, maybe I'm not exactly sure how that works out. Thought maybe I would just, like, go into here, call it, and, we'd be good, but apparently not. Alright, maybe I'll figure that out later. I thought it was as easy as that, but I'm obviously doing something stupid. Instead of messing around with it all day, let's go do something else. I'll figure it out later. Well, this thing's like right nearby, so might as well head right over here and do whatever's over here. Aw.
Be out there protesting, carrying a sign. Told her, not while you under my roof you won't.
Says you're reliable.
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe. Depends if the information's any good.
Used to kick up to Vito's men Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Greco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit. Poor fuck's even gotta use Greco's loudmouth buddies to collect.
This Greco sounds like a real piece of shit.
You don't know the half of it. On top of that, Andy's gotta keep the permits under lock and key. Anything happens to those, oof, ain't no work happening around here.
I'll see what I can get out of Toretto's people.
He runs a tight ship, but you should be able to get some of his guys talking.
The terrifying thing